in the all-powerful perfection of love. They give away their own power, excommunicating it to an outside existence in the other, creating the duality of God, girl, universe, being, everything, or boy, separate from everything else. The duality war of angel versus devil, the duality war of good versus evil, a raw raging battle of fictitious concepts. Girl bleeds dolly roses from her mind, through her heart and guts, out to the cold, lonely world, becoming the banished Eve as the long night falls upon her vulnerable mind. Her lover boy, unable to express his love to her in the way she needs, bleeds blood and heart from his broken heart, which congests in an inexpressive lump in his throat, and he becomes the banished Adam, a dam of a cursed man. In this mindset, the lush garden of their souls becomes a barren wasteland of terrors. Girl's split body falls downward to each side, becoming the hanged man, as the lovers go out separate and alone to a harsh and brutal world of rationalization. The lovers search and search for a true home in a long, self-forced exodus of a desert with crab-like claws. They are grim reapers of death, clawing wildly with scythe arms to lay hold of anything in their terror, screaming as paranoid Gemini double figures of Jung's animus in twin screams. That was a very much inspiration. They join a long doomed procession line of screaming doomed soulmates, all screaming in the agony of self-induced suffering and angst, each thinking they are unbearably alone. The winds of the subconscious storm blow a white rose to the girl as the hangman, even as she is tossed violently in the winds as world dancer. Girl. For too long we all played from our divinity a human drama, a war of Eros and Psyche, an epic of blood to dust, a doom of lovers, a dam of self-hate, a despair deep and lonely, the eve of ended love, the exodus of hope, abandonment at midnight, death and death and death, strangers in strange lands. She is saved by the grace of the white rose, and smelling the perfect white rose and seeing its perfect beauty, she remembers heaven as she tumbles about in the storm to become again God, the believing fool with the white rose. The white rose gives forth the magical pool of a mirror, and looking upon her true reflection, girl knows who she truly is, surely and joyfully. The lovers from inside her look over to see that all along they have been traveling not a desert, but the beach next to the ocean. Checking to see if they're being fooled by a mirage, they see in the reflection of the water that they have not been alone and separated, but they have been with each other all along. They embrace cheerfully and cup their hands in the water as aquarian water bearers to feed each other, the all-pervading waters of love and everlasting life. Mythic archetypal images play through of the zodiac. The story Zodiac, not David Fincher's Killer Zodiac. Prophecy and destiny manifest as all emerge from their prophecy and destiny in the art of nature, the movie drama of human nature, and the sun-swept and windswept revolutionary war cry of divine nature back to themselves. All their long ago love and dreams come true, even dreams that seemed broken, cast away, or impossible. Girl. For too long, pain has been our lifeblood, suffering our sustenance, insanity our hope, death our reprieve, suicide our victory, annihilation our odyssey. We see girl, the image of her, which then goes into a Magritte mind, and then multiple minded minds, painting and paintings in which this next scene occurs. That, as we go in and we see this, we see that carved out of the monument of human history is a poem, a testament, a healing. And the poem says, I am not, this is the poem. I am not the realist. I am not Hemingway. I do not need 6 words to write a life story. I write mine in 1. Fuck. I am not Dostoevsky. My liver does not hurt. My heart does. I am not Tolstoy. I do not write War and Peace. I am War and Peace. I am not Austin. I am not perfect lexicon. I am cunt. I am not Dickens. I am not Ernest anymore. I am psycho. I am not Steinbeck. I am not mice or men. I am woman. I am woman, still a girl. My grapes are not wrathful. My psyche is. I am not Neruda. Salt does not sustain me. I want love. I am not pause. My blood freed is not peace but bloodshed. I still do not die. I still do not live. I am not Stegner. My angle of repose has no laurels, only flux. Flux between pounds, delusional fog on little cat's feet. And Dickens' 2 cities, sanity or insanity, love or unlove. I am not Proust. Memory does not serve me. I need life. I am not Joyce. Stream of consciousness does not heal me. Sex heals me. I am not Faulkner. Soliloquy does not enlighten me. I am alone. I am not James. Fiction or philosophy. Damn. I am not Dante. I believe in a better heaven. I look into the face of God. I look into the mirror. I am not Shakespeare. I am bitch. Our character in profile, light and shadow, strides past the poem healing and into the scene, realizing what it has been, what it becoming, what it needs to be. This is the part where the other poem where I had written love flows new fate, destiny curves, woman wonder world. That poem can flow in, and then we go to this scene. This is like my Star Wars scene. I call this scene Deep Apocalypse, and I describe it as the ultimate symphonic spaghetti western of the divine love revelation of the crazy heart on loose. Deep Apocalypse. And it's the ultimate symphonic miracle, divine psychological shootout, and emotional fallout, esoteric Star Wars shootout. It's the ultimate epic cinematic spaghetti western symphony, and I wanted the song for it to be written by me, Ryan Bingham, and T-Bow Burnett. Because I really liked the Wary Kind theme from Crazy Heart. And this is the scene, to describe the scene, the song would be the ultimate symphonic miracle, divine psychological shootout, and emotional fallout, esoteric Star Wars song. And I wanted to combine the imagery of quantum physics, nuclear and particle physics, sacred math, sacred geometry, sacred symbols of the ancients, biblical prophecy, desert ecology, New Age prophecy, light bodies, esotericism, Ennio Morricone's songs, and Star Wars imagery. So this is the scene, and one person would play both Jesus and Judas, but the person playing it also represent